You were glad I'm not still asleep right now.
Yeah. You look like a thug. Is it recording?
No, it's not. Kidding.
Oh, it is recording. Okay, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hey everybody, good morning. This is Jean here. Jean and Jen.
Hello.
We are in my empty front room.
Recognize it?
Look at this. We're doing this for impact. I don't think we'll be able to get up.
Good point.
So what happened yesterday?
A whole bunch of people came.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of kids, which aren't really kids, they're grown people.
Grown people came. I had told you guys my son in the downsizing process, he was going to be settling tomorrow, December 17th. Today's December 16th. That has been pushed back to January 3rd, which is not a bad thing. Even this is going to be a couple-month ordeal. It's not a bad thing. This has been such a huge
project.
Huge project for us.
You've done amazing.
Yeah,
it looks amazing.
It is really quite something. So he's going to be moving into a larger home on settling the 3rd. They don't have a lot of stuff. He's not like his mother. He said, "Mom, I have a section on a bed and some kids' things to move into a larger home." We're moving into his home, which is smaller. So we've had to downsize, and as you know, this whole process, I've had to been okay with letting my things go. And yesterday, I will put up a few pictures. You're gonna be like freaking out. The last few weeks, the biggest job in our home was the attic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jen came up in the attic, and it was a lot. It was a tremendous amount. Up to the rafters, 28 years worth of things. And I kept saying, that's going to be my biggest job. And mostly it was my maternity clothes.
And
baby clothes. I had 10 children. And
they're like in their 30s.
And they're in their 30s, and I kept all of their clothes. No joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jen couldn't believe it. She's like, you have everyone's clothes. Especially our daughters. We have one daughter.
Because she made a lot of those.
I did.
You made a lot of dresses for me.
Yeah. Maybe I'll take pictures and show them of some of the dresses that I made Malia back in the early 90s. So anyway, I kept them. We whittled down our entire attic, which is the size of this home, up to the rafters, to a small corner.
Yeah.
A small corner.
You did amazing.
I pulled out about how many clothes?
Like one little tub.
Yeah, one tub of clothes, of some knitted sweaters that my mother-in-law had made for the children. That some of them are 40
They still
years.
look so cute.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that handmade knitted stuff. It still looks.
Yeah, maybe it's English. A lot of it was wool.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it was like a soft wool.
And maybe because you kept it in bins.
Yes, they
like
were all
to get into it.
Right, but at one point, I was overwhelmed during the week. I'd gotten 50, a big, huge box of construction trash bags. I thought, to me, it's like, this is 30-year-old ski suits from my kids. It was done. It was done. So I started putting everything in trash bags up in the attic. And then yesterday morning, ready for a crew to come, which was Jen, her husband Ben, Ethan, and then our sons came with their trailers. I will put pictures up. Trailers, box trailers. They, in how many hours?
Yeah.
You came at...
So from 8 till like 11:30, the whole attic was cleared out.
The whole attic was cleared out.
Yeah.
And I was up in the attic along with Jen and my son Jordan hauling things down the attic ladder. Trash bag after trash bag, 40?
Yeah, and then boys just lined up, they did like, and their wives, like a little,
assembly line, down the stairs, out the door.
Out the front door.
And just into the driveway. Well, what happened was, I was up in the attic along with Jen, and it was about 9/10 empty. I came down the ladder And there's dust and mess. I come down the ladder, down the stairs, hobbling. I've hurt my leg. Oh my word, I've been hunched over. And I walked outside.
It looked like more outside than in the attic.
It really did.
It did. I can say that firsthand because I was in the attic. When I walked in the attic, I'm like, okay, this looks like an attic. It doesn't look. I didn't think it.
It's 28 years worth of attic.
It looked like somebody's attic who lived there 28 years and used their attic. Like honestly.
Yes.
But then when it's not stacked and it's all like spread out. It looked like, I said, this looks like 4, 6, 10 times what it looks like.
10 times the amount.
In the attic.
And I walked down and I was overwhelmed. I thought, oh no, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Anyway, long story short, our sons, they have dump trailers and they have trailers.
Connections.
Yeah, they do. Because I'm like, it's a Sunday morning. We need a 40-yard dumpster here for the trash for like 28 years. Actually, 40 years since we've been married. I've been collecting things. And it was trash. I get that. It was trash. And I was okay with it. What was up in the attic. I mean, nice, my kids' clothes, you know, but what are you going to do? You know what I mean? And, but then like old ski boards and skis, what you accumulate, old chairs and everything, it was up there. So, anyway, our sons, they went into their, they went back to their homes, they got their trailers, and they took everything. And then we had what was in this room and in the library, which I showed you on a few videos ago.
Still beautiful stuff.
Of my lovely things. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't sell it. This is ridiculous. I'm done. We're going to donate it. But it was again, my son has a huge, like a moving box trailer. Massive. Again, I'll put a picture up. It was filled. It was just an assembly line. I had boxed everything up, all my china, all my bits, and we had caught a local hospital thrift store that they donate to a very their proceeds go to very worthy causes. And they weren't open on a Sunday, but my son called and said, "Oh, we have a donation, during the week, whatever time." And he says, "Well, we have a whole trailer full of stuff." I don't know whether he took a picture or not. And they said, "Oh, come." So Sunday about 1 o'clock, all my boys with a trailer filled with my home. I'm like, goodbye, goodbye. I've accumulated stuff for 50 years and it was gone in an hour. I'm like, okay.
You did so good. You did good.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, we can do this. So they went to the thrift store and boy, were they happy. She was like, "Oh my word, this is wonderful." They kept pulling stuff out. They're like, "Oh, this is really good stuff." So that made us real happy. And of course, we're going to claim the tax deductions. I've taken photographs of every single thing. I've itemized, not every single thing, but you can tell.
Yeah.
I've taken the things in the trailer, of things that we can get on the tax deduction. So that was our day. I've not obviously been sewing, but Jen has.
I've been sewing.
So we got downsizing for the second. So what have you been doing, my Jen?
So the first thing I did, I still haven't made all my kids' quilts, and I only have 3 kids, so I feel bad about that.
Who haven't you made a quilt for?
At the time when I started these 2 projects, I had only made my youngest a quilt, Parker, that little tractor quilt with the P on it. So my daughter loves cats. She's the reason we have a cat. It's her cat.
Right.
And when Jean and I were at the last quilt show, we found cat fabric.
That's right.
So
we found that cat.
And we found, Jean had gotten me
when you bought
a Go Baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we found the stencil for the Go Baby of
That's
a
right, of a cat.
And then we found cat fabric. So
Jen.
I made her a little cat quilt.
And this is fabric from Missouri Star?
This is from Missouri Star, the background.
That's
You bought this
Yes,
too,
I bought this.
so
Yeah,
you know that. The white fabric was actually left in the home I bought. So that's from my old house. And all these little cat fabrics are from the last quilt show we went to.
Look, and you zigzagged them.
I zigzagged them.
Oh, look. Isn't that wonderful?
And then just did a little...
So the Go Baby, that's the AccuGo Baby. It's
Yes.
just a little, I have the AccuQuilt, which is a large machine.
Yes.
So
this holds, I guess, the 6-inch
A
tile.
6-inch little die.
But I didn't get it. When Jean, she goes, "You need to have that." And I was like, I don't really think
When
I
we
do.
bought her Juki, we were at
The quilt store in Doylestown.
yes, the quilt store in Doylestown. And was it like an offer? Or
It
something?
was like, if you buy this, you get this for like,
oh, X amount of dollars.
yes. And it was you were saying, that's a good deal. That's
It's a good deal,
less.
yes.
And I was thinking, I don't really need that. I didn't understand what it
Right.
was. And you were like, I'm buying it for you. You have
That's
to have
right.
it.
I bought it for you, and you still, I don't think you understood.
I didn't really get
Right,
it.
yeah.
And then it came with one stencil and like felt to make an owl.
That's right.
Which I did with my daughter, and she thought that was
Yeah.
so fun. But I still wasn't understanding how I would use it in quilting. And then when we were at the quilt show, there was a whole booth
of the AccuQuilt.
the AccuQuilt. What do you call it?
Dies.
Tiles or dies?
Dies, yeah.
And I saw a cat one, and I thought, oh, this fits my thing. I go, well, maybe I'll try it. Oh my word!
Yeah.
I cut these cats out like
So-
10 minutes.
So you just did the fabric,
I put the fabric
because
on
usually you do maybe like an iron-on stabilizer or like a
I just
interfacing.
did fabric.
Yeah, you just did the fabric,
I did the fabric.
and it was okay.
I would do like 2 fabrics.
Like 2 layers.
Yeah, 2 layers.
Yeah, and you just
Put them on, zip it through, and I had perfectly cut cats. Like,
yeah,
and they are all identical.
they're identical.
Then, about halfway through,
yeah.
I made a mistake, and I put the fabric on the wrong side, and I pulled it out, and I go, oh, the cat could face the other way. So then I started making backwards cats so that they could face different ways.
That's awesome.
And then I thought, now I get it.
Yeah.
Now I get why.
So
this
now
is
they have they have a motorized, like you can just push a button. They
Oh,
have
my word.
strip ones. They have block ones.
Oh.
And I have the
I get it now.
Yeah, now you get it.
Yeah.
So it's awesome to cut these. Oh, you would have been. You still would have been here.
And I'm not a precision person, so
Right.
none of these cats would have looked the same.
Yeah. And
One
they
would
all
have big ears, one would have a big tail. I'm just not that detailed oriented.
And they all look identical.
They look identical.
So Emma has her quilt.
yes, so finally Emma has a quilt,
That's awesome, Jen.
and she was super happy. And she ended up like getting the flu, so I finished it like right as she was in the middle of being sick. So she was
Aw.
like sick with her quilt,
Oh.
and she was so happy.
And Parker has his.
And Parker has his.
Yeah.
So then I found fabric. I have a 15-year-old, almost 16-year-old. Like, does he really want a quilt? Probably not.
Probably not, yeah.
But one day he'll be
Oh,
glad I
look at
made him a
that.
quilt. So I have
I
found
haven't seen this.
You have it.
No,
You have it.
no.
So it's not done. It's just part of the top. I still have to add to it.
So half square triangles.
Half square triangles, and I wanted to do a chevron.
Oh, look at you, girl.
So I flipped.
Yes, yes.
Which, let me tell you, this is not as easy as it looks. I almost, like, I was just, like, losing it for a minute.
Why is that?
Because,
It's just half square triangles.
but I laid them out.
You have
and
to
then
go row by row.
I have to go row by row.
Yes.
And then I have to pick them up from where they are, turn and go to my sewing machine, and remember, like,
Oh yes, which seam?
my brain!
Yeah, which seam?
So I never
Yeah.
rip seams. I'm terrible. I'll throw something out before I have to rip the seam. I ripped like 4 seams because I was determined
To get
this right.
To get the
But
zigzag.
I would do it, and then this one would be up here, and I'd be like, how did I do that?
So you
bad.
have to. You should do it next to your machine.
Well, the way I should have.
You're in your dining room.
I'm in my dining room, and it was set up on this side, but I couldn't get to it from that side, so I had to go around this way.
Oh, okay.
And I was walking back this way.
And you're-
So it was, and I'm a bit dyslexic. I
Right,
truly am.
yes, yeah.
So that flipping, coming around, my brain would just not
Yeah.
compute of which side I was supposed
No,
to be sewing
this
a couple
is.
times.
I mean, it's an easy. It's half
It
square triangles.
is easy, but for the dyslexic brain, it's a little like,
It is. No, I
challenging.
understand it absolutely. And the
Yeah.
fact that you're working with 2 rows, you're working with 2 rows to make the 1 row.
Exactly.
When you're doing a chevron, you're working with 2 rows. So, but you're only constructing 1 row. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
So,
bit much
this
on my
is
brain.
awesome.
And then I wanted to do different, the colors
Yes.
different. And some of this fabric, it looks like it has TVs on it,
Yeah.
film strips,
Yes.
and like these reminded me of Xbox controllers.
I was just going to say, are they Xbox? They're
Yeah, so
like-
it looked more masculine to me.
Absolutely.
And we just painted his room. It's the only room in our house since we moved that
Oh,
really
you-
needed to be painted.
Okay.
It was like a bright feminine yellow, and
Right,
he
that's
wanted
right,
it more
that's right.
like darker, so we have blue and gray. It looks really nice. So
This is
with
super.
little pops of orange.
So you're going to put a border on it?
I'm gonna continue something on the sides and then make it bigger because he's
Right.
16. This is like a baby size.
Yeah.
I showed it to him and I go, "Do you like your baby quilt?"
It is small.
He goes, "Is it gonna be that size?" Okay, no, it'll be
But
bigger.
he's tall and skinny.
He is tall and skinny, so I said it kind of works. Like this.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
So I'm gonna finish this probably like when they're off from school.
Right.
That's my
Right.
thing I'm working on right now. And then I'm thinking I'll quilt this, quilt one more thing,
Yeah.
and then I'll be ready for my cake.
Yeah, she's gonna free motion quilt.
Yes.
And you've perfected a free motion quilting stitch.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
To do that.
Yeah.
For your
So I
cake.
want to get like 2 more quilts under my belt,
Yeah.
and then I just really don't want to mess that one up because that's.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like that's
special.
gonna be my family heirloom
Yeah,
quilt,
that's special.
and I really don't want to ruin it. So.
So after, like, you're in the stage of right now with your quilting on your Juki of just making quilts for your family and friends.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I was saying you're so quick.
Yeah. She's like, oh, what are you gonna
What are
do?
you gonna do with all
I
these
don't-
quilts?
I don't think that far ahead.
You love your Juki.
I do love it. I do love
Yeah.
it. Yeah. And I love that it's mostly able to be set up now. I don't have to
Yes.
like constantly be
Yes.
taking it apart, taking it out. Even in the dining room, I kind of put it on the buffet if I need the dining room
okay.
table, and then
Okay.
just move it right back over. Like, but
Awesome.
not disassemble it and
Yes.
actually pack it away.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's awesome.
that does deter you from.
Absolutely. I've always said that.
sewing.
Even if you can have a tiny little corner.
Yeah, because sometimes you got 20 minutes and you're like, oh man, I wish I could sew
Yeah.
something, and then
I
you
have
can
s-
if it's set up.
I haven't sewn anything.
I know.
The first thing
I can reteach you if you forget it.
I'm not kidding. The first thing the other day I was so done with packing. I'm like, I want to sew, and I'm like, where's my sewing?
I said to her, I go,
You
I
said it
can't
last
believe you didn't leave one sewing machine out.
And I found 2 sewing machines up in the attic.
Yeah, maybe you should plug one in.
So I'm like quite desperate to sew, but everything in its own proper time. It'll
Yeah.
be fine.
You're really almost there, like
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks, and then
You'll have to set up your new house. and
yes,
stuff.
yeah, we have to.
But that'll be fun.
We have to paint. Yeah, I keep telling myself that this is going to be good.
It will. When
Convince myself that it's going to be good.
when you are decorating a
Yes.
clean palette,
Yeah, it's very,
Canvas.
very, my son's
That's gonna be
house,
fun.
my son's house is very, very, cream gray,
it's
generic.
like a palette.
It is very
Yeah.
empty, it's awesome. They have it, they're gonna make their new home, their, like, forever home. So this is just, this is awesome. So yeah, everybody tells me this is a good thing. It's not been good, it's been okay. It's been okay.
I think it's been good, but it's been very hard.
It's been very, very, very hard.
Anytime, if anyone has ever moved in their life, like I just did it, I know. It's hard work.
It's
like,
such
it's no
hard
joke.
work. It's
no
such
joke.
hard work.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we have our boys, we have our friends who all pitched in within hours. I mean, it was amazing. It was
awesome.
amazing. Real quick, we'll finish here. We're going to go down and finish sucking some.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
Packing more
packing more stuff up.
Yeah.
As I said, the majority of my things that can go
Have gone.
have gone.
Yeah.
Now it's just the few things that are to go, like in closets, and then the biggest thing is my sewing room. There are over 50 boxes that would take up this whole room of fabric and notions.
But
and
it's
machines.
nicely packed.
It's
and
all
yeah.
nice, yeah, packed. But the actual physical. Dom's leaving a bed for the guest room.
Okay.
So we're moving Maxwell's bed and our bed. That's it. But bedding takes up a tremendous amount.
Yeah. I wonder, do you extra go bags? The ones that suck out? We could put bedding
I
in
just
that.
bought some new.
Oh, did you?
I just
Okay,
bought some
yeah.
new stuff. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, they're
Those
amazing.
jumbo
They are
sucky
amazing.
safe-
I wish I would have known about them
Yes,
when I moved.
the space bags are unbelievable.
Yeah.
I had done a sort of almost a product review on them, and Jen came
Oh,
and we were
I
like,
second that. Yeah.
the bedding is massive. I have a lot of stuff. I have a ton of bedding. So
But
we
even
were
a
sucking
king
it down.
size, your king size quilts, like that. A
I
king
know.
size quilt is big. I've never made a king
Yeah,
size quilt.
yeah.
It's that I think is like expert when you get to king size.
Oh,
It's just so massive.
It is massive.
And to fit 4 in one bag,
Yeah,
I
it was
was
unreal.
shocked.
Yeah, we
I
did
was
that.
shocked.
We had some king size quilts that were for sale in my shop that were laying on Malia's bed upstairs, which is now deconstructed. But I'm like, I need to store these, and we got one in. That was the jumbo size
Yes,
bag, and
4 of them.
they 4 king size quilts, and it came down to about that big. Unreal. That was
Yeah.
awesome. You've been asking about Maxwell, how he's coping. Maxwell, how are you coping? Maxwell,
Maxwell!
He was in his dressing gown. He's like, I'm not going to film today. He usually works, but today's a very, he works for UPS as a seasonal helper. Today was a very light day, so he didn't have to go in, which is good because he worked hard yesterday.
Yeah.
Everybody, oh my word, everybody worked so hard. We had grandchildren here. It was unbelievable. Friends, it was unbelievable how quickly it got done. We really feel this is being blessed, this whole ordeal. It really is. So Maxwell's just relaxing. So we are here. I'm going to take my rug. I don't know where I'm going to put this rug. I'm going to take my blue rug for my dining room.
Nice.
But I don't know if I don't know if this is going to be donated or whatever.
You have nice rugs.
It is nice. Yeah, these are like 30-year-old rugs, but yeah.
Rugs
So
are expensive.
yeah, and a friend of ours is going to take the curtaining.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Grace is going to come and get the curtains. They're nice curtains.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't give them to her.
Did you make them?
No, I didn't. I bought them actually.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, they're really nice. Actually, what Luke was saying, our oldest son Luke, when he was taking this piece of furniture away, he goes, they're very minimalist, very minimalist. He goes, I really like these curtains. And so not like, and I'm like, yeah, all of a sudden I can see them. Because this piece of furniture was there.
Yeah. That happened.
That piece of furniture, you're like, oh, I didn't see that.
She had a piece of furniture in the driveway when I pulled in, and I'm thinking, where
was
was this? I didn't recognize it.
And it was right here. This massive piece of furniture under like 23 layers of things that are gone. Are you proud of me?
I'm proud of her.
I've done it. I've done it. It's hard.
Don't forget your deer head.
Oh no, I know my deer head. Everybody's like, what's that thing? I'm like, don't you touch my deer
I
head.
better make it in the new house. I'll be offended.
Yeah, my mirror is coming. Just about 3 things in this room are coming. Oh, I have a really obviously fabulous candelabra.
Yeah, that was cool.
Big, thick, sterling candelabra. And all of a sudden, one of my sons picked it up. I'm like, no! It had blue tape on it. It has blue tape on it. It's staying.
It's going.
And
Yeah.
they're
Or
like,
staying.
oh, I like this one. I'm like, put my candelabra down. But the kids went shopping.
Nice.
They took stuff, and it was nice. So
That's nice.
yeah, and you're getting some chairs on my porch chairs.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
rocking
she's
chairs.
getting my
I'm
rocking
excited.
chairs. So it's all happening. So yeah, so I just wanted to check in. We're gonna go do some stuff now. Not a lot. My leg is hurting.
Oh, you need to recover.
Oh yeah, I need to recover a little bit. I had a heating pad on it. I had ice on it last night. It was from bending over in the attic. We can't really. I can stand. You can't.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're gonna whack your head. And
I
they
did like 3 times.
And then her husband, he came up. I'm like, watch your head. I can stand up. They can't. But I still was hunching over for like the last week. I'm like, oh mate, Maxwell is hunching over.
Yeah, she had organized everything in the attic before we even got there.
Yeah.
So like for the last week, you've been hunched over.
Yeah, I've been
now.
hunched over, and my leg. I'm like, I don't know if I have a pinched nerve or something. It'll heal. But we'll have to get Maxwell. We gotta get home. Find a new home. So my rocking chairs, Jen.
From Jean's front porch to my back porch.
To your back porch. Jen is getting my rocking chairs.
Oh, I feel honored.
My colored ones and my cushions that I made for them.
This is nice outdoor fabric.
Yeah, I just got that last year. I made all of those cushions last year for my rocking chairs. They need a new coat of paint, but I'm so pleased. I had, let's see, you have 4 of them. Absolutely. So I had 6 of them, and they got sort of messed up. But
Thank you.
you're welcome, Jen. It's wonderful. Look at our lovely van.
Home and set them up
Yeah,
on, the back porch.
on your back porch, which is covered. Because I would take these when we have our porch done. I'll get new ones. But yes, and all the cushions. So I'm so pleased. My chairs have a good home. Bye,
Come
Jen.
anytime to that.
I know. I'm going to come visit my chairs. I feel so good about it. Oh,
Thank you.
You're welcome, darling.
She's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift, and hope that you'll take it into her side.